So I was always one that just used the camera that's built into my MacBook, and that's what I'm using right now. But I have now actually decided to switch over and permanently teach with an external camera. And I'm going to switch over to the camera that I decided to pick and show you so you can compare the quality and footage. I have found that using an external camera makes my laptop not overheat. So if I teach for long spurts and I use my MacBook, I have a 2015 MacBook. It's a 1010.5. If that means anything to you. So it's a little bit older, and it has a tendency when it uses the internal camera to overheat if I'm teaching for long periods of time. Well, I found if I have an external camera, I have far less IT issues and my computer runs much smoother. And I wondered if that was just a me thing, but then I posted it on Instagram and other teachers messaged me back saying, oh yes, for sure, that's the same with me too. I was so surprised when I started using an external camera, my computer did not overheat as much and it ran much more smoothly. So I wanted to share this with you because I wish that I'd have known this sooner. So I did a bit of research just for myself, and I wanted to share it with you in hopes that it would be helpful for you as well. So the first camera that I tried out, I just went for something that seemed cheap but good quality, and so I went with the Logitech C615, and it's around $35, and I found it to just not be strong enough. So if you're the type of person that likes to use small props, or if you use Google Slides, then autofocus was horrible on this camera. It would take it forever. So I'm going to show you what autofocus looks like on my internal camera that I'm using right now. Let's see, this is a Google Slide. See, it works really well on this camera, but it did not work well at all on this other one. So I had to say goodbye to that, and I went out and I did a bit more research, and I ended up getting this C920 Pro HD webcam. Now there is a new one out there that's a C922, and that one's about $20 more than this. I bought this one for around $55. It's around $55, $60, and the latest one is closer to $80, I believe. And I'll leave a link to this below, but I have found this one to be the best deal and the best quality. The C22 is a little bit higher, but for me, from the reviews that I watched, it just didn't have enough new features for it to be entice me to spend that extra $20. So this is the one that I went with, and I'm going to show you it now. So this is what it looks like, and I like that it comes with this, so you can have a cover. If you're traveling, then it can protect the lens. So it's quite small, and you're able to prop it up like this. This thing comes down, and then you're able to place it straight on the back of your laptop or computer. Alright, so now I'm recording with the C920, and something I also am pretty impressed with is that it kind of brightens up the screen. If you've noticed that there was a switch in brightness, that's something I've really enjoyed about my classes. I feel like my face is a little bit better lit, which wasn't always the case, and I always, I've got all these like little lights that I put on my face during class, but actually yesterday I didn't even have an extra light on my face because I felt like this camera illuminated my face better, which was awesome. So the thing that's most important for me with these cameras is the autofocus. So you can see it's pretty quick. So where the other camera I got, it was just not quick enough. This one is pretty quick. Let's see. If I'm showing a Google Slide reward, it puts it into focus quite fast. And then, oop! So there is still a small lag, but it's nowhere near the other camera, and the quality is really good that I thought I would go with this. Now, if you want a camera that's even faster in terms of the autofocus, then I would say you could go with the C922. I watched a lot of videos, and there doesn't seem too huge of a difference in the time of the autofocus, but it is a little bit better. So that could be another option for you. But I do think that these two cameras, especially the C920, and because there's now the C922, this is not the latest version and it is a bit cheaper. But just remember, if you're an online teacher, then these are certain things that can be partially written off in your taxes because they are tools that you're using for your job as an independent contractor. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that this has been helpful to you, and let me know if you decide to go for one of these cameras, how you like it. I've been really loving it, and I think I'm going to shoot my YouTube videos on this camera now. Oh my gosh, I actually hadn't gone back and forth and compared the quality until now making this video. I really see the difference in the two. It is so much brighter, and the high definition, I'm loving it. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day and happy teaching. Bye-bye.